for our opening contest here tonight.
The opening contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first to the ring.
Now, do you guys understand this is one of our biggest shows ever right here at Kudos, man. It is Fright Night Fights, man.
I mean, Whip, you know I love horror movies. You know I love the season. You know I love pro wrestling. What a beautiful marriage of the two things I love the most in the world. And I get to sit here, the best seat in the house, with my two boys next to me. I am beyond excited for tonight.
I'm ready for all of it tonight, man.
Well, here we got Mikey, whatever his name is. You know, I always I'm backstage and I'm like, hi, who are you again? And he's like, I'm Mikey. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Hey, sometimes just Mikey.
Yeah,
Mikey does like it.
Uh-oh! Let me tell you something. Mikey is in for a big one tonight. He's going against that amazing one.
One of the best, not only in Michigan professional wrestlers, the best professional wrestlers walking the planet, Nate Mattson, the amazing one. He always is up for the challenge. He always looks great. And as you've been saying, on and off, Whip Dog, we are getting a old man Logan face of Nate Mattson, and frankly, I'm loving it.
Look at him right now. He's so smug and grim looking. See, I told you before, Nate used to smile and laugh all the time. He ain't laughing now. He even made Shane Fox open the ring ropes for him, bro.
No, and last time we were here at Kudos, Nate did, unfortunately for him, fall to Impact star Jack Price. Let's see if Nate can get back on top here.
Why you want to bring up old stuff?
History, you know, I mean, it's part of the game. You gotta get on top of these things, man. How do we learn where to go if we don't know where we came from?
Well, we gonna know where we came from when Mike will once Nate Mattson tie him up into a pretzel. I thought Nate was gonna wrestle with his jacket on.
Well, I got to tell you guys, I've watched a lot of Nate Mattson matches, and I've never had the pleasure of seeing him live in action from this vantage point, and I am beyond thrilled right now.
How many Mikey matches have you watched?
This will be my first.
Okay.
Yep.
He's got cool shorts, at least.
Mikey trying to fire up the crowd early here.
He's going to need that proverbial 6-man if he's going to get through Nate Mattson. We know this.
Tell the truth. He's going to need that 6th, 7th, 8th, the 12th man, the coach,
yeah, you're right.
the manager, all that to
He's
beat
pretty
Nate
much going to
Mattson.
need everyone in this audience to get in there and help him against Nate Mattson. We know this.
Solid counting game, Whip. Nate Mattson got him pinned in the
I've been
corner.
watching Sesame Street.
Who's your favorite, Whip?
Guess.
Love it. Good choice.
Oscar the Grouch?
Shut up.
Was that a count impression?
Would you watch the match?
It was a solid count impression, Jordy. Come on.
Would you watch the match?
And here's what you're talking about. Nate Mattson with that edginess to him right now, that ruggedness to him. So you have to wonder where that's coming from. Is that just years and years of working in the ring, that the bumps, the bruises? Is he angry at the world? Is he angry at the wrestling world?
I think it's 25 years of grit, Willie.
Yeah. You're going to build up some callus over time. That's right.
Indubitably.
And one thing you guys are noticing right now, keep in mind, Mike, yeah, he has a little bit of a resume, but not nowhere near amazing Nate. And Nate knows that. That's why he's just trying to get him off his game by just doing a little trickery. You see, he messed with the boy's hair, and he got that Vanilla Ice thing going on, dog.
There's it definitely go ninja,
Word
go
to
ninja,
your
go.
Nice side headlock reverse. Big shoulder block from Nate Mattson. Drops Mikey to the ground. And a nice pose from the amazing one. One for the highlight reel.
Does Nate think he's a Nate-a-mania? What's up with that? That pose, bro.
Well, let me tell you something, Whip Dog. When you've been here as long as Nate, you can do a little Nate-a-mania.
I guess so,
a little
man.
crazy with it. Did you guys notice the impact on his shoulder? It was worse than the impact on the mat. I mean, he was immediately clutching that. And that's something you're only going to see from a vet like Nate Mattson, to hit in that correct spot to really do damage.
Oh, yeah, and you look at Nate, and Nate's not the biggest guy. He's not the most muscly guy. But Nate knows exactly how to hit you with simple moves to wear you down like no one else can.
Low energy exertion while inputting some major damage.
Yeah.
Smart.
Nate can wrestle a 35-minute match any day of the week.
35. I thought he was wrestling since yesterday. It's been like 48 hours. He still ain't stopped. He was wrestling before we put the ring up.
Give him the opportunity. I'm sure he would. Nice shot to the midsection, and Nate Mattson firmly in control of Mikey here.
Mikey's in a world of hurt. He's got to figure something out here and quick because it's not working out great for him.
Oh, massive double hand chop.
I felt that.
Oh, and the back rake. One of the most devastating maneuvers in all of professional wrestling.
Is that move legal?
The back rake, it's frowned upon.
Okay.
It's frowned
Wait a second.
upon.
Forearm strikes. Mikey's trying to come back. Could this be an upset here?
But I'm going to need Mikey to put some more butt in them forearms.
Irish
Not
whip,
enough.
dozy do, and look at that. Follows through the clothesline. That's the veteran mentality of Nate Mattson.
Mikey was absolutely out on his feet there for a second. There was nobody home.
Indubitably flopping center of the ring.
And I'm going to tell you, if Mikey's trying to show us something to NWCW, I don't know if he's doing it right now, fellas. If this is his audition match, hey, we might have to cast somebody else. I need a little bit more fight out of Mikey, too, man. Look at that.
Well, the willingness to get in there with a legend like Nate Mattson is one thing, but you have to perform, and Mikey's having a rough go of it at the moment.
I think Mikey been waiting for that comeback. To hit him with that chop.
I think maybe he heard me.
Yeah, he owed him that one.
Nice chop there from Mikey. Oh,
Now,
it's
wait a
illegal,
minute.
but you gotta love it, the eye rake.
Do you really gotta love it, man? See, Nate didn't used to do things like this, man.
Nate is firing on all cylinders tonight. Nice European uppercut. Shout out to our camera crew, looking great tonight.
Amazing.
Absolutely stellar.
We literally have cameras all over this building. I was in the restroom
Oh,
and I
nice
saw
high
one.
knee from Nate.
Never mind. I was in the restroom and saw one of these cameras.
Oh,
Long story.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was that your Vegas trip?
Yeah. No, I'm saying cameras all around the building. is what
Yeah,
I'm
well,
saying.
yeah, I mean. Nate biding his time outside the ring, taking his time, catching his breath, getting ready for the next volley here, but
Some nice strikes there. Mikey looking to come back here. Oh, but look at that. Nate Mattson just countered a wrist lock into a wrist lock.
unbelievable.
Whip, have you ever even seen that?
Hey, man, I'm still trying to process what just happened, dog.
That
I'm
was
sitting right here.
awesome. And it's the little things like that that is the difference between a Nate Mattson and literally just about anybody in the back.
Absolutely.
Big up and over. Whoa, wait a second. Mikey, hang on. Looking for a sunset flip.
Looking to drop Mattson down. Can he do it, though?
If he can get those legs under the armpits, he might be able to do it.
There is a lot of distance. Oh,
Nice counter into the leg
Did
drop
you
from
realize
Nate.
He didn't turn into a butt drop. He turned into a leg drop.
That's right.
I've never seen that before. Now, fellas, one thing I don't know if you noticed, Nate, the couple times he's been here, a lot of times he's had a tag team partner. But now he's doing the solo thing, man. Do you think Nate thinks this is his last chance, his last hurrah to get that world title?
I mean, that could explain the anger and the desperation here. That could explain, maybe it's coming from a point of knowing that the clock is ticking. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Big splash attempt in the corner from the amazing one. Wait a second. Schoolboy roll up. Nate able to kick out there. Some more big forearm strikes from Mikey. Could he be going to the well one too many times here? I think so. Looking for it again. Able to counter a second time. Jumping heel kick. Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to knock him down.
You got to give it to Mikey. He's fast on his feet when he gets that offense in.
Oh, here we go. Slowing it down with a sleeper hold. One of
You know
my
what that
favorite
happens.
maneuvers.
Yeah, man. Night time.
Oh,
It's
and look
Friday.
at the eyes of Mikey. They are glossing over already.
Yeah.
I got a feeling this could end in a. Oh, wait a second. Jawbreaker. A veteran maneuver from the youngster. Wait, Mikey's looking to go up high.
I don't know how he got out of that sleeper. That's
That was
incredible.
impressive. The will of the fans. Let's see what this young man can do from the high rent district.
He's up there high, man.
Wait for that swanton. Got nothing but pool.
Exactly.
Look at the back of
And
Mikey
Nate
right now.
is just fired up. Here we go. Short angle knee strike. That's got to be it. Ring the bell. Nate Mattson picks up the win.
How do you say ball game in French?
You're asking the wrong man here.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, whatever it is, that's what it just happened.
Absolutely, yes. Nate Mattson is impressive as always.
Absolutely, man. I told you earlier. Do you think this moves Nate up into the rankings for that world title shot?
I would think it would have to. I mean, Nate's been impressive at NWCW specifically ever since I've been watching him here. And now that he's out on his own, you have to think he's gunning for that singles gold.
Facts, man, facts.